Hi, Ryan here. I just came back from the flu. I think it was COVID. So here is an update 1.0.8 and also 1.1 RC2.1. So there are two updates. Let's go through the new stuff. So here's one new thing. So we got the new websites, which is not a big deal. So I just create a new website with using the GutenBricks. Later I will show you how I built this website using GutenBricks, but it was a fun. Okay, so let's go through the changelog. So we have a whole bunch of new features added to 1.0.8. People still ask me, is there still things to build for GutenBricks? There are tons of things we can still do and improve bricks and the GutenBricks integration. So let's go through some of the most important ones. So ACF gallery and the gallery for editor is created. So you can see that this is a gallery. I can actually add gallery. Can remove the pictures. So we can add it to gallery like that. So this is ACF one. I can also use the native one. This is a native one, so I'm gonna change it to different pictures. Let's add some different pictures. Add the gallery. There's some duplicate pictures because of the WPML. By the way, I'll show you the WPML support later in this video. Okay, so if you add this, now you have the gallery working. And the third one is custom CSS for Gutenberg editor. I will show you an example. So let's say I'm going to create a new page. So currently, I love ACSS, so I use all ACSS from all my projects. But ACSS sometimes have this big block editing section. Some people don't like it. They want to remove it, and what they do is that they just use the CSS, custom CSS, to remove it. So why don't we have custom CSS field for you to just add easily from the GutenBricks menu? So you can see that there was something new called Gutenberg editor custom CSS. So whatever CSS you put in here will be applied inside the Gutenberg editor. So the most common ones, there will be more snippets coming up because a lot of people add their own snippets. So one of the most common case is that yes, you want to get rid of the big block section. So if you do that, I will save it and I come back here. And you can see that it's resolved like this. One of the things you might have noticed is that, let me get rid of this, is that because I like the full height block editor that comes with the ACSS, because now you can see that it's entirely black. Why is it black? It's because we have added a new feature called global theme. Now is reflected inside block editor. That means, let's say I'm gonna add ACF gallery block. If I open up this, let's take a look at the theme, right? So this is the theme style. So in the theme, I actually set the background as a black and the text as white. So that style is now reflected inside Gutenberg editor. That was one of the features that's been requested a lot. So now that's there. Another thing is you can actually set the the default page template for the new pages. So if you come to GutenBricks under Gutenberg, you see that you can actually set the default template for every new page is created. So this was suggested by Jeff Young. Thanks for the idea. So let's say I'm gonna set this to my first GutenBricks page template. If I save it, okay. So let's create a new page. If I want to create a new page, you can see that the template here is set to be my first GutenBricks page template. So this could be very useful if your users are creating page template and you don't want them to use wrong page template. Okay. Another feature is the echo. So some people wants to display the current unique ID of an element. What that means is that GutenBricks actually generates unique ID for the elements because it is a component, right? So if you don't do that, you're gonna have duplicate ID everywhere. So as you can see, this is the unique ID of this particular element. So if I open up the backend, you can see that I used echo GB current element ID to display that. This can be useful if you want to reference the element unique ID. Okay, and some of the bugs, we are solving some of the bugs, and yeah, these are the bugs that's fixed. There's some bugs that I need to fix. I know that people are waiting for the bug fix, so I'll be working on that, and then there will be another update pretty soon. Okay, so that is for 1.0.8. Let's go to the 1.1 RC front. So 1.1 RC is something that I've been developing actively. Let me show you some interesting features that I didn't really introduce in the last version because I was sick. So September 4th. So there's the new feature called JavaScript block custom JavaScript. You can actually add custom JavaScript inside a block. So what this does is that whenever this block is rendered inside Gutenberg editor, this line of code will run, and you can also refer to the specific block ID by using this thing. So if I do that, block ID has been rendered. Let me show you how it works, and then I'll explain why you might need this. It's actually very handy. Let me open up the console. All right. So if I refresh it, so you can see that this console log this JavaScript is a run. So why would you need this? Okay, so let's say you have a custom JavaScript library, and that library is actually is instantiated on one of a particular DOM. Here is the block, right? So let's say, for example, Google Map. So you pick a Google Map, and then you assign the Google Map on a particular ID within your block. So whenever the blocks are re-rendered, you need to rerun the code. So that's why this JavaScript could be very handy. So yeah, I see a lot of use case for this. Okay, so another big update excuse me, is the feature that saves block data as block content within the block. Because we're now actually rendering the HTML and contents within the block that's not being displayed, because we're not displaying those blocks, but it is read and saved twice. So we're saving the data in the blocks. Yes, that's safely saved, but we're also saving that as HTML. And what that will allow us to do is that the rank math now is actually working properly. So let's say Korean. So this is the keyword that I want to target. Now, if I type Korean, actually the rank math is working properly because of that. Also, WPML and the Polylang now support the text editing translation, because now WPML and Polylang can actually read that HTML content to allow you to translate that. Okay, so to do that, there's one toggle called the block data. So this is available in version 1.1 RC, the latest one. So if you enable that, then it will work. So we're still in the RC stage, just because I'm still testing it, still doing the integration with the other plugins and add-ons. So in the next RC, by next week, I'll be adding more integration with GutenBricks and Core Framework, and as well as Tailwind plugins. Alright, so that was a video. I haven't made a video for a while, and thank you for watching the version announcement. Thank you, and have a great day.